What's up people? Kama kawa, kama dawa. Tuko hapa with the two beautiful women, the daktaris in the house. We'll let them introduce themselves as we talk about today's topic. Paul, daktari, tuambie kitu.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Mental Health and Wellbeing podcast, where we're going to be looking behind the obvious, trying to understand day-to-day life at a deeper level. My name is Nadine Anyango from the Mental Journal. And
who is sitting besides you?
Umeshangaje?
Hi guys, my name is Joy Kamau. Yeah, I'm from the Mental Journal. Today we're going to be talking about relationships. Yes.
And what?
Healthy relationships.
We're going to be basically talking about healthy relationships.
Hallelujah.
Hi, go ahead.
One.
Go ahead.
Healthy relationship. You guys, do you have anything to say about relationship, about a healthy relationship?
Yes, of course, there's a lot to talk about relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I think for me, a healthy relationship is based mostly on how it feels. And for me, a good, healthy one was where I feel... For me, a healthy relationship is mostly how it feels. And...
Okay. Guys, what about healthy relationship? Unajua kuna relationship mingi. Kuna parents relationship, relationship ya
friends,
mabeshte, relationship ya bwana na bibi, wewe ni wa nani? Boyfriend and girlfriends.
Girlfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend.
So in short tunafaa tuongelee
girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yote bora tu tujue venye tutakuwa na a healthy relationship.
Okay, for me, a healthy relationship is mostly how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes for everyone that you need to feel, word from Nish uses it a lot, secure. You need to feel secure. You need to feel like that other person is your safe space. You need to feel like you can be yourself when you're with that person. You need to feel like you actually care what this person thinks about you.
Exactly.
It's not mtu mwenye unafichia vitu. I know I have trust issues. Yeah, I'm not myself, please. And it's really hard for us to trust wase, sindio?
Kweli.
Lakini sometimes ina take time, but a good relationship iko na hiyo trust. So sijui nisha kona nini kusema hapo.
Like a healthy relationship or a good relationship, the word genuine has to come in.
True. Sincerity is also
genuine. I need to be genuine with my actions towards you. You need to be genuine with your actions towards me. Mm-hmm. That is the only way I can create a safe space. Mm-hmm. And this is not only for the boyfriend and girlfriend, it's also for the parents. Yeah, and it's not basically for the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship only. Mm-hmm. It's also for the parents, the friendship. Yeah, all relationships. The word genuine has to be there. Mm-hmm. For you to be a safe space for someone, or for me to create a safe space for you, it's because the kind of actions, how I treat you, the kind of care, it's genuine. I'm not doing it to benefit. See that? Mm-hmm. If I do something, if I manipulate you, if I do something for you to do something for me, it's not genuine.
Mm-hmm.
It seems the ladies in the house have a good and a genuine relationship. But we will talk about the relationship between our parents kwanza. You see, pia trust inafaa ikuje kwa parents, unaget? Mi na feel kuna watu wengine hata tukua tunajua kama msota au trust kako na do, hata akikwambia kuna do amesota unashangaa huyu amesota aje na anakuwa na makavu, unacheki? So the parents were not even loyal to us, and maybe we were not loyal to our parents.
Yeah.
So daktari, what can you say about that relationship?
When it comes to parents and children, Nana Nisha nachaka her because she's daddy's girl. But when it comes to parents, a lot of the psychologists that I respect individually talk a lot about how our childhood shapes us, and I firmly agree with that. Because we have it as a human being, and then your template inakuwa shaped with various permutations based on how we are nurtured, sindio? So how the first interaction you have being with and who are our parents is very important. And I feel that if not to point fingers at any parent, but for us who will be the parents of the next generation, let's try to be as genuine with our children, as honest and open with them as we can. I know there needs to be that level of respect, but don't you respect your friends, your peers, and even your mentors who are genuine with you, who give you space to learn, who give you space to be yourself, who give you the opportunity to make mistakes, but they're always holding your hand. And I think as future parents, we need to think about that. Let's not smother our kids. Like any time, tusiwaachilie sana. So tujaribu kuwa honest. Kama una do, ama uko na do na utaki kubaya mtoto wako kitu. In fact, this is written in a book. You tell your kid that this is not something that you need sahi. Si ndio squishy? Unataka kiatu mpya but tuko na 2 pairs of shoes. You're not working. So why do you want to have 5 pairs of shoes? It's also going to teach the kid like value of money. So like me na feel parents wanafaa kuwa honest, na pia as a parent inafikanga stage maybe you made mistakes with your kid, si ndio? Maybe ulimkelelesha too much, akagrow akiwa this. In fact, we just talking about boy child and all, si ndio?
Yeah, talking about boy child, umekuja mzuri. Like I can see you girls have a good relationship. My boys talking me my boy achana hata na Buddha story. My boys na my parent mimi naweza kuambia kukua genuine pale high school. Mzae aliingia tu hivi get kaona walimu na hivyo ndio tuliachana. Lakini unapata kaa nyinyi mliachana, lakini unapata mtu kaa dem familia mzima ndio imekupeleka mtaani, imekupeleka shule. Wamekubebea sanduku ka shopping hapo, wanaangalia hadi mtoto wetu analala wapi. That care, that relationship my boys atakuwa nayo. Ati daddy nimesota shule nini. Ulisikia wapi? So like emotional support like
very important in raising of a child. Na pia unapata sometimes it can happen to any child in different ways, but I do understand that a lot of the time people assume that boys don't need emotional support, but they're human beings, you forget that. Sometimes I've seen this in girls, like maybe those older dads when you've got a girls peke. This is actually a story that I know. The dad never approved of the daughters. So alikuwa tu anawapiga na when they achieve stuff, he doesn't acknowledge it. I can't imagine how that is, especially if you have a parent. No approval. Unajua one of them committed suicide. So it's very tragic. As a parent, girl or boy, a child you need to raise them with as much emotional care.
Mtoto ni mtoto.
You know, what I hate is how like the society has made it look like the boy child doesn't really require any support in terms of emotionally. Sikatai the culture and all that when you wanaume sijui man up, tough enough and all that shit. You guys need a lot of emotional support.
Everyone does.
Everyone.
Childhood.
Inaanzia since you're a toddler.
Wengine wanasema if you baby your son too much sijataribika.
No, it's not babying your son. I'm not saying babying your son.
I'm agreeing with you.
Like for example, like I think I'll talk about myself. My father is quite caring. And I think you know that.
Yes.
I talk about it. My father is quite caring, and my mother is also quite caring. But that doesn't mean that they don't punish me for doing something wrong. That doesn't mean that they won't tell me you are wrong. No. But this support they're giving me as a child, and that is so important from the parents actually. And with us being that tuna grow saizi and we are growing and we are going to be the future parents. I don't think it's okay tukianza like kukani kama hatufai tupatie nini. We are not there for the kids. We are acting so busy. We are trying to check on one gender being
like
the girl child ndo anafaa kwa kama mi tuende hivi. No, it's both.
And you know, it also affects the girl because so the girl atakuwa na any resilience.
And you know, your
atakuwa
childhood traumas zinakuja kuja kwa relationship.
Exactly.
Talking about relationship. Unajua tunaweza ongelea so me I think mmeingia tuachane kwanza na mapara. Mimi na feel waliishi maisha yao. Ni sisi tu tunaweza change tuishi maisha yetu. Yeah, so let's talk about a healthy relationship about people in campus. Unaget? Hadi ma boys relationship yao na ma boys na madem relationship yao na madem. Unaget? Madem kuna venye mnaweza itana bae, sweetheart, itana sweet fire. Lakini ma boys brother, rada.
Ni should usually say sometimes unaita mtu sweet pie, but msichana yako rada yako.
Exactly.
Plotting, ana plot against you.
Mademu na blutikiana.
Si hata blutik.
In any new relationship, the key word is the word
genuine.
Nadine, I've told you a lot of times, we ladies tunaweza kupost, unaweza ni post. Neza kuekea hadi na kutag, but I don't. And that's the world currently. Unaona ni heri nikwambia niko na beef na wewe na ujuange niko na beef na yeye, lakini niko na beef na yeye ndani but we are tunatembea kama mabeshte, but I don't want the best for you.
That's one of the most dominant things in toxic femininity. There's even a prominent speaker who spoke about it, and it's going to be the undoing of women because women feel like they have to compete with each other. So ataka kuna bond.
Sisi na feel saka women kwanza inakuanga strong juu.
Unajua unaweza ongea but sometimes unaweza ongea na story yako inasamba.
Yeah.
But that kuongea hiyo free association is good for mental health, but kwa ground sometimes utaongea
ground vitu ni different.
Uta commit suicide, yes. But utakuwa very depressed because of the things they're going to hear about people, the passive aggressive behavior utafeel. That's usually very bad. That's toxic femininity 101.
So niche kama ni advise fellow girls ndio mkuwe na healthy relationship between you girls. Unaona kwa sako ya girls tu yenyu. Like we are talking about healthy relationships for better mental health, better lives, to healthy relationship.
What I'll say is this, and I always say this word genuine. I love of and jealousy. That is the reason why people compete in this world.
Jealousy. Ani wivu.
Yeah, wivu.
Kiwaru. Daktari introduce a new word, kiwaru.
It's my best.
Wasapere in the house. You waru na chips. By the way, what's the difference between waru na viazi? What am I saying?
Wachi.
What I was saying ni wivu. The reason why we compete in this world ni juu ya wivu na jealousy, and the fear that someone will progress more than you, the fear that you will be
left behind.
Exactly.
FOMO.
And I've always said this thing: whatever is meant to be yours will be yours. So support the other person. Nadine, kama you're meant to be the queen of mental health, hata nikusikililia wivu aje bado ni yako. Unaget? So the only thing I can do is support your projects, and I support them genuinely. Si uniambie nikusaidie hivi and I'm like sina time ama nini, but bado tutapostiana mabesti ama the challenge ikikuja enye ilikuwa ya black and white, I'm going to thank you. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Let's be genuine and let's avoid being jealous about each other.
Hallelujah. Can someone say amen?
Amen.
I think of a preacher in the house. Preach, lady. Yeah?
There is no blaspheming here.
It's like the perfectionist today.
Hizo ni gani?
Oni ndege napita hadi. Hello. Poa sana.
What I was saying is, it's very petty nini. Those are very petty things in life. And the moment you get some form of maturity and you understand that whatever is meant to be mine will be mine, and I can't compete with my sister or my brother, I should just be genuine with them. You're doing wrong. You're doing great this side. Let me applaud you for this. That is when I think you're going to do with all this toxic relationship.
You sound like a great reverend in this Kenya. You sound like a bishop. No, unajua reverend anatongaje udeo. Ana niche, kuna reverend. Natasha hadi anaujua. So let's wacha tuachane na hii story. Pia maboys pia maongee.
Hebu tuambie mnyi mnakuanga aje?
Maboys tu mimi najua ni kucheza kafifa hapo. Like si tunapenda kucheza FIFA.
I don't think you guys really help each other in terms of advice, right?
Hallelujah. Tuna hapo.
Na mimi nishasikia boy moja kimislead mwingine live. Kwanza twice.
Mimi kwa hizo memes naonanga like kwanza kwa mademu naulizana, "Muni demu yako?" Ona jibu. Ati bado ni mimi nile. Sinyo wasema unajua siangalia yangi looks. Mbogi tunakuuliza ni demu yako and then wanacheka. Like you guys mislead each other a lot. You don't help each other.
And then sometimes mnachomeana.
Alafu mnakwanga na wewe wenye hamuonesha nangi. At least madate tunaangalia ni vibaya macho muone hawa wawili wako na vipi. Wanaume mtasalimiana vizuri vipi bro.
Mtaanza business pamoja.
Nini? Like alcohol and you guys have real beef with each other.
But then I just kishimuna how teachers wisdom.
How do you guys
listeners in the house? I think I'm being attacked by two ladies again. So the odds here, the odds is not fair. But I just want to say, as we are saying, for a better, healthy relationship, even men, they should be honest, support, respect. Kwanza wanaume tu ni respect. Ni kuheshimu bro. And loyalty. Vitu vingine siwezi ingilia kati. Nikasema nini nitakuwa na tuendelee.
And how easy is it, especially for you guys, to talk about serious feelings?
My feelings. Men don't do that. They don't easily do that. My feelings tunapeleka. Wengi upeleka kwa bar.
Do you think it's important for your masculinity for you not to express your emotions? Like kuzificha inafanya ukwe ndume zaidi.
Like it's not masculinity, but we have to agree men have ego. Exactly. And they want to protect their ego. And when the emotion is ina affect ego, area chana na emotion a protect ego yake.
Do you think that's correct?
I can't say what's correct and what is wrong. So
you are a man, I'm asking you a question. Do you think it's okay for you to protect your ego rather than show out your emotions?
Ego muhimu pia.
I think maybe you can, to understand it niche or squishy, let's see an example that, okay, let me use an example I'm comfortable with, don't understand. A woman who has ego, okay, for me as a psychologist, I know that everyone has ego, but I know what you're trying to say. A woman ego yake tuseme labda she's very good kwa Instagram or something like, or kila boy anamtaka kitu kai wasupu kama onish.
So unamaanisha wewe si msupa?
Mimi ni msupu tu, but
umesema msupu kama nish.
Kama nish tu.
So wewe uko wapi?
Mimi niko kama nani? Sijui nani. You guys are getting personal.
We are just curious.
Just please edit that part out. Please.
All is here.
Let your comparison. Can you just pick it up again from there? Okay. Everything itapatia. Of course, we'll give them a certain extent of ego. So tuseme shana mwingine, akuje hapo. Every day 300 new followers. Hivyo anapata all the contracts hivyo. Of course, ego yake pia itakuwa threatened. And as women, okay, most women tutaza kukua na like that kind of kujaribu kumchomea kutafuta zake bring down all that, you see.
Yeah.
So obvious for us, okay, for me and what I've seen, I'd say that your ego, protecting your ego over being genuine about what you're really feeling ni harmful. That's what I'd say.
That's very harmful.
So
there's positive ego and
negative ego.
And mostly I think men unapanga, part of you men have negative ego. Then you don't realize it quite early. You realize it when it's too late.
And
but
some feel like that ego is part of
msingilia wanaume tu sana.
Tuseme
tu kweli.
Our brothers and we don't want them making more.
Yeah, we get it, but we have to be honest that since childhood they've been facing a lot. Mzae sisi walikuwa na care for you. Mwanaume ulisikia wapi? Like hata take example of your sister and brother, if you have a brother. When you are stressed up, see, everybody could look upon you, including that brother of yours. But boy, kuna msange kuja amuulize ni aje bro, ni nini unapitia.
And that's why in this podcast we are changing the narrative.
Exactly.
So nikisema this negative ego, trust me, it's negative.
And it shouldn't be taken as offensive.
But I'm not...
Because even me an example of how women can have negative...
Yeah, that was part of the women, yeah? And I also talked about how women compete and how we fake love on social media. There's a text, one of my friends, let me use S, Niseve, S mekumiss, and maybe I haven't missed her. I'm just checking her on how she's doing with her business. Nanione kama is better than her. You see that?
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. But anyway,
at the end of the day, ego is the enemy and it's dangerous for any individual, male or female. In affect ata mental health.
Yeah, but
usipobalancisha
but
hata
the
kama
positive ego unajua ni gani?
you have got a self-confidence.
Exactly. Principles and you keep your self-esteem and all that. So for the healthy relationships,
what about the relation now
between boy and girl relationship?
Now that we've spoken about relationship with ourselves and our parents, I think it's very good for us now to touch on. His is a boy and a girl, sindio?
Yeah.
How exactly? Yeah. How would it be? What's a healthy relationship between a boy
and a girl,
or a girl and a girl, or a boy and a boy? What are the most
for the
romantic relationships?
Yeah, the romantic relationships. Things like honesty and respect and loyalty. Those are aspects where you have to use them for these healthy relationships.
Honesty muhimu sana.
Honesty.
Why are you dating me?
Actually.
What do you want?
You come and say, I like you, I love you, and I want to be in a relationship with you because I want to achieve this and this with you.
And you bring another aspect.
That's very good. Yes,
communication.
Yeah, exactly.
Communication.
Yeah.
I don't like when you do this, because when you do this, I panic. And then for you, if you're genuine with your partner and you respect them, you'll stop doing it.
That's even another point, like being able to fulfill the needs of your partner, caring for them.
Yeah,
genuinely.
the weakness of your partner, una get this and this affect. When I do this, I affect him so bad. So I need to drop the more I do it, I'm affecting him. And for him, the more he's something, I'm getting affected. And it's affecting me in terms of my mental health. If I have panic attacks, if I have anxiety, that is wrong. So if we genuinely care about each other, if I respect you, if I genuinely love you, I'll stop doing that.
Exactly.
Now that is the aspect of communication and respect.
But we also need boundaries.
Yeah, we can set boundaries actually, because it's a romantic relationship. There's something I could be feeling insecure, and you only get insecure over something you love. You know that. You know that.
Or if you feel inadequate.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to
get
address that
insecure
instead.
Over something you love, and you're feeling inadequate.
She insecure. Munana jengo. They say just think.
Setting boundaries. This is like actually here we can't even say these are the boundaries to set. It's you and your partner to sit and say, I am comfortable with you going out on clubs and Friday nights, but I'm not comfortable with you posting people. See that? But you can't compare because assuming wewe na Squishy on a date and then mimi na Jeff tuna date. I can't come and compare to nyinyi cause wewe uko comfortable chali yako akienda out ati hadi Jeff anafaa kuwa comfortable mimi nikienda out. You see that?
So there's an aspect of self-awareness and self-respect as well.
Relationship ni kati ya mimi na wewe, sisi career. No. Si umati tuna date hapa, it's me and you. It's I'm comfortable. And you can't force your partner to be comfortable with something they're not. Just because your friend's relationship iko comfortable evil. But then that is bullshit, honestly. And that is how you lose. That is how you lose important people. That is how you lose genuine people. And that is how you go as you try to please people. So you have to know how to set boundaries with each other.
So guys, let's give a parting shot about healthy relationship. Daktari kusoma vitabu soma bana.
Dear God.
Romeo and Juliet.
Actually nilishindwa kusoma hizo. So
au usomingi relationship
siwezi kusoma Shakespeare mimi nalala page 1. Anyway,
unataka tu yani sawa, acha tusingetie philosopher tunawajua
hizo sifa zote. What? Anyway, so for me, healthy relationships, guys, all I'd want to say is that we need a support system for mental health. You create that support system. Sometimes you can get it from our parents. If you can't get it from our parents, forgive your parents and be a better parent. Sometimes you get it from our siblings or our friends, the betrayers. You also need to forgive them and move on. But the most important relationship for me is the one you have with yourself. Because for me, that has given me a lot of fortitude. And so many people that I see with a good relationship with themselves overcome so much. So spend time with yourself, talk to yourself. Ego yako, balance it. Insecurities zako, balance them. Ask yourself, why do you feel inadequate? Why am I jealous of so and so? When you reflect, you become so strong. And once in a while, jingiza kwa difficult emotional situations. Confront that person. Send that email kwa hiyo nini, how that company that unaona anafanya kitu mbaya, like just fortitude within yourself to do great things, and you'll have better romantic relationships, you'll have better relationships with your parents, you'll forgive them for their weaknesses, and finally you'll be able to be a very, very good parent to your own children. It all starts with yourself.
Kwa mafupi na marefu ukimalizia Nish, back to you.
I'm sorry. Good.
Today I'll talk about the healthy relationships. Bottom line is about us being genuine with each other. Everything we do for each other is out of being genuine, out of love, not manipulation, please. So that is how we can achieve healthy
Relationships, being genuine.
That is just one word, being genuine and respecting each other.
Thank you guys for listening. That was healthmanship. Na mimi kama kawa nitakuacha na wazo moja. Unaona, usipojipenda utapendwa na nini? Like
I agree.
anza kujipenda.
I agree.
Anza kujipenda kwanza, alafu hao wengine watakuja kukupe.
You can't pour from an empty cup. You're just squishing.
Exactly. For once nimeagree na daktari. Thank you for listening, guys.
Okay, thank you very much for being with us. It's Nadine Anyango again. Please follow the Mental Journal at DST Nadine. And Nish, any parting shot?
Thanks for listening to us. It's Jay Kamau. We're partnering with Basic Needs, Basic Rights Kenya, CBM UK, CBM
Kenya, and New Sims. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Na kama hapa Squishy Point, ingia hapo YouTube, ingia Facebook, ingia IG, kila mahali, hata kwa M-Pesa.